Hello and welcome to IBM TV. Today I'm joined by Richard Warburton, Product Manager for Global Distribution. Richard, welcome to IBM TV.
Thank you.
Can you start by telling us about Global Distribution?
Yes, so Global Distribution, we are a specialist distributor working within the media and entertainment industry. So we focus on a very wide range of products, all the way from acquisition through to kind of storage and collaborative workflows to delivery and archiving. So everything from the Atomus acquisition tools, sort of lighting systems, vision mixing, lots of storage, collaborative storage, and then small on-set, in-studio or facility-wide kind of archiving solutions.
And so you've got your wired and wireless tally light solution for live production. Can you tell us a bit about this and then we'll take a look at it?
Yes, so basically we distribute a manufacturer called Tally Technologies. They're a UK-based manufacturer that create a wired and wireless tally solution. So it's based around a base transmitter, which is either a desktop unit like this, or they do a 1U rack mount. It starts from supporting 4 camera channels out of a switcher up to 16 channels. Okay. We can actually have 4 base units in one configuration, so you can have up to 64 channels. It uses a license-free RF frequency, and basically we use RJ45, Cat5 and Cat6 cabling for wired systems, so it very easily deploys into existing infrastructure within facilities. But we also have an aerial for the wireless systems, and the wireless systems have a range of 2 kilometers, so it's perfect for outside broadcast and roaming around kind of buildings and things like that. This is one of the receivers, so this mounts onto the camera, and you have a front tally light for the talent, and you also have a rear light for the camera operator. We have a little rocker switch on the back which can disable the front tally light and only give the camera operator. We also do an extension LED over the RJ45, so if it's on a jib or in a light sensitive environment, you can kind of cover this up and redeploy the light somewhere much more useful. We also have the ability to generate time code on the base unit. So we can then have this little mini jack goes out to a BNC cable that is provided with the receiver. So you can actually sync up your cameras to do ISO records inside the camera. So particularly for low budget productions where you don't have ISO recording functionality on the switcher, it's a very easy way of doing it in camera, easily synchronized. The other USP of the system is we can actually provide sort of preview status from switchers as well. So as well as extracting the program information from a switcher to give you a red live program indicator, we could also give you a preview state with a green indicator to both talent and camera operator. So new at BVE 2017 is Tally-Tech's converter. So our base transmitter takes a feed over GPI or USB from a switcher or mixer, which most have. However, there's a large array of sort of more IP and computer-based switches, people like Blackmagic, vMix, Broadcast Pix, etc., and some of the new TriCaster systems. So Tally-Tech are launching what they call the converter. This basically has inputs on USB and RJ45 and a USB output and GPI. So what this does is we can plug it into a Blackmagic or vMix system or Broadcast Pix, and it'll extract the program and preview data from that switcher and provide it as a GPI out if you then want to deploy your own tally systems or you already have your own tally system. Or we can USB link into our base transmitter, so there's no need for any D-sub looms, it's just a simple USB link through that will then pass all of that program and preview data. So it's a really interesting new product that expands the Tally-Tech brand to support pretty much any vision mixer system that's out there.
And so, Richard, how important is our wireless products to your customers?
So basically Tally is often a very required or very useful tool. The problem is you normally have to use systems that are Wi-Fi, or you're having to run proprietary cabling or specialist cabling and infrastructure for those deployments. This is very easy to set up and deploy on location in the studio. The wireless capabilities offer a great functionality for people roaming around live events outside or within a building within a reasonable distance of the base transmitter. But the fact that you've got a very obvious front-facing tally light and camera operator. So when you've got people with no talkback or limited talkback, or you're in a high noise environment like a music concert or a kind of football stadium or something like that, where talk-up can become a bit problematic, you have a very clear visual indicator to the camera operator if they're live or potentially if they're queued. Normally with a lot of tally systems, if you're live, you don't know if potentially the producers, directors are about to make you live. So it's just a very, very easy system indicator. And again, when people are being interviewed, a presenter may have talk back or may have information being fed to them, but people that are also involved in that production are often looking at the wrong camera. So it just improves the kind of slickness and ease of use of our productions.
Okay, well, Richard, thank you very much for joining us.
You're welcome.
You can find out more about all of these products and global distribution at globaldistribution.com.